Today, I'm going to teach you how to Primo Flip. First of all, you need to learn how to easily get into Primo. All you do is put your feet directly on the bolts and have your toes hang off a slight bit, maybe like that, and then with your feet, you push the board down with your toes like that, and you slightly hop up. You barely hop up at all, just enough to slide over onto the wheels, like this. Alright, so, after you get that down, you need to know foot placement. When you get up there, you have to have this foot pointing forward. This is your front foot. So your front foot pointing forward and your back foot pointing off at an angle slightly and moved off a little away from the wheel, but is still on the side of the wheel. So after you got that down, you have to learn how to make it flip and spin at the same time. Now, this foot controls both flip and spin, and this foot just controls spin. Because with this foot, it moves slightly after this foot moves, because this foot pushes down and pulls back like that, and then this foot kicks hard with the heel and it'll give a motion like this. Alright, so let me review that again. Pull up, foot placement like that, and push down, pull back, and flip around. And to get a 360 flip out of Primo, you have to just jump higher in the air and kick harder. And you might get like, it's easier just to concentrate on making a 360 double flip because it just helps you spin easier. And one thing you really need to remember that's really important for Primo flips is jumping as high as you can from the board. Because when the board flips, it stays pretty close to the ground. So if you only jump this high, then you'll land on the board like that a lot. And it gets pretty frustrating. Alright, common mistakes. One common mistake is when you flip up the board like that, it comes out like this. That happens when you're jumping too high from the board. Because seriously, you just need to barely jump at all. I'll show you what it looks like when you're doing it wrong. That. Now, here's what it should look like. Alright. Another common mistake is when you flip the board, it stays on its side like that, and it sort of just flops right over. It doesn't really get off the ground. That happens when you're not bending your knees enough and popping up. See, this is what I mean when you're not popping up enough. So it just flops around. To make that so it doesn't happen, you have to pop up and jump high, like this. Yeah, so, but if you look what I just did, the board hit behind me, because when I scooped the board back with this foot, I just kept on pulling more back, because your feet shouldn't be going all the way around. They should just be going like that, and then come back into their placement, and hold that placement in the air, so you can land right down on the boards. That's my Primo Flip trick tip. I hope it helped.